Did you hear about the man in Georgia who was shot and killed by his girlfriend, yet she wasn't arrested because she said it was just an accident? At 5:45 on Sunday morning, the police were called to the home of Telvin Osborne, also known as Telbo Rackens, in Midville, Georgia. When police arrived, they found Telbo deceased from a single gunshot wound to the chest, and his girlfriend, Hannah Grace Cobb, admitted to shooting him. 28-year-old Hannah Grace Cobb is the mother of Telbo's 2 children, and police say she's fully cooperating with the investigation. Yet, Telbo's family says, why is there investigation? She should be in jail. More details emerged, and it turns out that hours before Telbo was killed, the two had went out dancing at the club. And when they returned home, she was reportedly drunk, and she took out a weapon, began cleaning it, and claimed that the weapon misfired, shooting him in the chest. But nobody believes that. Most of all, his family, who have questions that nobody has been able to answer. Telbo's brother, Roderick Osborne Williams, questioned, why wasn't the gun on safety while you were cleaning it? And who parties, goes home with their significant other, and immediately starts to clean a gun in the middle of the night? Roderick believes this is a cover-up, and Hannah Grace is about to get away with murder. Researchers actually found footage on Telbo's Instagram story from hours before the killing, and it shows Hannah dancing wildly at the club and pointing up the gun sign at Telbo while he's filming. Here you can see Hannah dancing in the club and pointing the gun symbol at Telbo while he's filming. The camera seems to linger on these girls a little bit too long, and watch Hannah's face. She's giving him the death stare. Here she goes again. Neighbors who know the couple say that Hannah has always been extremely possessive and controlling of Telbo, and they believe she is capable of hurting him intentionally. Do you think Hannah shot Telbo by accident, or is there some kind of police cover-up? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierka with the T. Follow for more.
So this Telvin Osborne has been creating like a little controversy on the internet. Telvin Osborne is a black man who was killed by his white significant other. The family is upset because black people, especially black women, are not rallying behind his death and what went on. But Telvin Osborne also was publicly announcing how he does not like black women, that he does not care for them. This man said, I'd rather fuck a dog than to fuck a black woman, and the dog has to be white. Maybe y'all should call his preferred and his preference to rally behind him, because it wasn't us. And then his brother, which I believe is his brother, is on Facebook making statuses calling us black bitches as well, and that's why he don't like black bitches as well. Not helping your brother's case at all. So our best advice to you is to call the preference and preferred to rally behind them, because this is obviously their people, because we can't do anything for you. No one deserves to be unalive, but this is just coming in full circle, and now you need black people and asking for help. We can't help you with somebody that was their feelings out loud and made it known out loud. So good luck. Maybe the preferred got your back. So
that young black man came on Twitter and his social media platform and said he would rather be intimate with a dog than be with someone that has any resemblance to the woman that gave him life, only to be exited from this world by his preference after he stated that he would die for her. Thoughts and prayers.
Okay, so somebody asked me, how do I feel about the TELVIN
Osborne situation, the same energy he felt about us black women, I don't feel nothing. I don't feel bad. I don't feel no remorse. I don't feel nothing. I don't care. He didn't care about us. He said he hated us. He can't stand us black women. He wouldn't date us. He wouldn't talk to us. And what got me was, you saying all of this, but a black woman carried you, and 9 times out of 10 had labor pains to deliver your behind, and you got a nerve to say that? Yeah, I don't feel nothing. And he also said he'd rather sleep with a white dog and have relationships with that dog before he even talk or deal with a black person. Well, homeboy, you had your relationship with your white dog, and look what you at now. She got you screaming from the pits of hell. I hope you burn. I hope you went to hell with gasoline drawers on. And at this point, I hope they give her a slap on the wrist. Just be like, oh, yeah, you did it, but let's just, I don't care. Why would I care about anybody who say they don't like black women when I'm a black woman myself? And for you to be a black man, for that to come out your mouth, oh, rot in the pits of hell. So I'm going to keep that same energy that he had about us black women, about his death, about his unaliving. I just don't care at all.
So this is for women. And if you look like me, you can stay. Are y'all working with us? Because I see a trend. And if you are, I won't say nothing. It's not my business. I see a trend every time y'all and then we go check them tweets. Is it a coinkydink? Or are y'all, I won't say nothing though. I won't say nothing. Y'all ain't have to go that far. But hey, you got it.
So I was going to post about this story today, but I came across another content creator's video, and she was also posting about this story to get some coverage of what's going on with it. But never mind. I'm not gonna talk bad on the dead, but never the fuck mind. I'm going to mind my black business, my black woman business. Whatever happens, happens. Sometimes we just gotta everybody has their views, everyone has their opinions on people, but it's usually our community that tries to get these stories spread, that try to get, justice, because they was gonna let old girl walk until people started posting about it. Because it wasn't, 1 + 1 wasn't equaling 2. It was equaling who the fuck you think you playing with. So we just gonna mind our business. Okay, this is my last video on this because this is fucking stupid at this point. But anyway, I was able to find the cousin, whoever's page he is, whatever. It's understandable if someone makes a post in the past and the family comes out and says, we don't agree with his thoughts, but we still hope that you guys continue for us to receive justice. But instead of doing that, we get this.
I'll put in a bit. What is him? I fight for real. Y'all ain't talking about shit. My cousin said what he said 11 years ago. Why y'all bitches find the time to go down somebody's timeline? Goddamn. And the only bitches that mad is the black middle bitches. Goddamn. What you mad for? Y'all ain't gonna get no screen? to that bitch, the realest, whatever, the whole that shared my post. Listen here, bitch, we ain't ask you to be no lawyer. We ain't ask you to be no doctor. We ain't ask you to be no preacher. Hell, we ain't even tell you to mind our business. That's what's wrong with y'all black folks now. Y'all always telling somebody business. They don't right my cousin said, goddamn, he'll fuck a white dog before he fuck a black bitch. And he meant that. Y'all hoes ain't shit. Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is, because the only people that I was seeing post about this was black women. But since you want us to mind our black ass business, we will. And if she gets off with it, she gets off. Because one thing about it, especially I've learned with TikTok, the internet is a powerful place. A lot of justice has been served due to the fact that it hits social media and it spreads nationwide. But now this is going nationwide for the wrong reason. So just a reminder, watch what the fuck you say on the internet.
I love how collectively black women were just like immediately no. Like we were immediately out when it came to the TELVIN Osborne case. Time after time after time, just like that Nigerian guy. You can have your preference. That's okay. I have a preference. But that does not warrant you talking about your own people, your mothers, your aunties, your cousins. Like, for what? And then you pull out the craziest stereotypes. Like you as a black man don't have a stereotype around you as well. It looks like your delicate bunny wasn't as delicate as you thought. Anyway, may TELVIN Osborne rest in preference.
This is a message to the black community. Y'all better not be riding with TELVIN Osborne. Now, we all heard 25-year-old Hannah Cobb was just arrested for involuntary manslaughter after allegedly shooting TELVIN. But when I tell y'all what he said on social media about black women, y'all ain't gonna want to back this man up. This man was so disrespectful to the black community, so monstrous and atrocious to our black women. When I tell y'all what this man said he would rather have relations with a white dog than a beautiful melanated woman. And when he said that, he threw me off. I had to read the shit 3, 4, 5 times, because I'm like, hold up. This is the man that was shot by Becky that we supposed to be backing and protecting. Rest in peace to TELVIN. All lives matter. They really do. But when you sit up here and you throw stones at our community in order to fit in with theirs, and then some tragic shit like this happen, you gonna have to take your lick. I ain't lying. We not coming to support you at all. At all. And the shit really mind-blowing, because it's like, I can't believe this man really said this about beautiful black queens. This man said, with that post, you signed your death certificate. I ain't lying. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this TELVIN and Hannah Cobb situation, because I ain't supporting him. And you know I support my people, but I ain't supporting his ass. He said fuck us, so slick side fuck him.
Just follow along with me, right? Black man dates white woman. Cool. Black man dates white woman, praises white woman for being white. Cool. Black man dates white woman, praises white woman for being white while disrespecting black woman. That's where we have a problem. Now, black man dates white woman, praises white woman for being white while disrespecting black women and gets unalived by said white woman. The irony. The irony. And now, it's not funny for anybody to lose their life, no. And you're not a self-hating black person for dating a white person, no. But for you to sit here and make it your whole personality to compare white women to black women and disrespect black women, the situation handled itself. There's nothing else to talk about here. There's no outrage. You don't get the outrage. And you would think that this does not happen a lot, but this happens a lot. Am I saying because they're white? No. I'm just saying black man dates white woman, ends up being unalived by said white woman. Happens actually often. That's all I'm saying. And I'm a black man, and I understand how it feels to not know your place in this world or not know your value, but for me personally, I educated myself and grew my abilities so that I know my value in this world. And to see so many black men lack those critical thinking skills and then have to resort to being a conquistador, well, then you get what you get.
Hear me out, black men, and this is to a small percentage of black men in the black community. I don't care what color the woman that you love is. I'm just happy that you love a woman. You understand what I'm saying? But you don't have to bash black women in order to prove your loyalty to a woman of a different color. And that's exactly what Telbo Rackins was doing with Hannah Grace. But you know what's unfortunate about Telbo and Hannah Grace? He bashed black women to prove his loyalty to Hannah Grace. And Hannah Grace is the one that ended up, pew, pew. Yeah, Brother Telbo is out of here. Brother Telbo is gone, no more. And now it's come to light that it wasn't an accident. She said it was an accident. She said she came home late, drunk, cleaned her gun. Why is she cleaning her gun at 5 a.m, drunk? But she came home late, drunk, cleaning her gun, and then boom, accidentally got rid of him. It wasn't an accident. The report just came out this morning, right? So, why do I say that? Because if you read the caption, he was head over heels about this woman. He said, I will go the distance for this woman. And this woman is the one that ended up taking him out. And listen, like I said, I have no problem with the color of the woman that you love, right? But you bashing women over this lady, and this lady is the same one that ended up taking your life. Why you had to bash women? Why you had to bash them? And the context, the only reason why I'm talking about this, because on his Twitter, he was making all of these tweets, all of these X's, right? I don't know if I should call them tweets or X's. He was making all of these X's, X tweets. I'm gonna call them X tweets. He was making all of these X tweets, right? About how white women are better than black women, etc. And crashing out about her with these Facebook posts, right? And she's the very one that took his life. So it's a lot to be learned. Listen, I love to dibble and dabble in all colors, right? But I don't have to bash any other woman to prove my loyalty to the woman that I'm with or to the woman that I love. Just doesn't make sense. And to the guys like this is not the first story like this. Telbo's story is not the first story like this. I don't know why they always do that. You do not have to bash black women to prove your loyalty to another color of woman or another race of woman. Just be happy that you love women. All women are beautiful and have something to offer.
Why is it so hard for y'all to not bash black women while liking white women? Liking white women is perfectly fine, do you, but why do y'all always have to bash black women to do it? I don't understand. When they said that boy was his white wife unalived him, I was like, I'm gonna wait for the tweets. Because I knew they were coming. We all knew they were coming. We knew they was gonna find them, because it's always that. It's always you all have to hate on black women to line yourself up with white women. I don't get it. Like, just like white women, love your white wife, love your white girlfriend, love your white baby mama, love whoever you want to. Just don't bash black women in the process. It's very simple. And now y'all want us to fight for justice for that nigga because he was unaligned by that white woman and she's using her white privilege and her proximity to law enforcement being her father? That sounds like a you problem. Talking about something you'd rather do a dog, a white dog. Oh my God. And like, we supposed to be so sad and upset and want justice for you. Oh, the black man that hate us. Oh. I'm so sorry. Rest in preferences.
He said he would rather have relations with a dog than to have relations with a black woman. And he followed up by saying, but the dog got to be white though. He said, I'll die for my blonde blessing. I'd do anything for her. She allegedly pew-pewed him while cleaning her weapon. Hit him in the chest or whatever. You know, the thing about this season is learning when to take your rest and to put energy where energy is due. All I have to say is I'm not sure what I'm going to eat for dinner tonight. I got to go pick my son up from school. He went on a field trip today. Black women, 92%ers, what y'all having for dinner?